I'm the money guru, I can help you with your bank account. I'm gonna teach you everything about finances. So let me drop some knowledge, listen close and learn. A final message from the guru, watch your money grow and burn. Hey there! Remember last month when that one taco cost you just $5? You bit it, loved it, life was good. Now check the menu, fam. This week you go back, but look at the sign. You're stuck right on track. The price tag is 6, just 1 week has passed. Your wallet is lighter, the cash flow runs fast. It happens with gas, it happens with rent. Every single dollar that you've ever spent. It feels like a glitch in the simulation flow. The same amount of money, but less for the dough. The question is simple, but the answer is deep. Why do prices constantly rise while we sleep? Today we dive into the cause and effect, the core mechanisms, the things you detect. We'll break down the jargon, the charts, and the noise. Inflation's a beast, but we're making the choice. To understand where your money gets its value, and how simple choices can totally foul you. Forget what you hear from the old media pundits, their hot takes, sound bites, the way that they shun it.
So if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button to join our community.
It starts with the money, the Fed and the bank, then moves to the products, the shelves and the tank. Supply chain is tighter, your paycheck is flat. We'll see how it all comes together right at that. We'll start with an image, a simple analogy. The concert tickets that change all reality. It shows you the cause in a simple display. Less money, more power starting today. So stay tuned to see how one simple $5 bill could be worth 3 and change if the economy chills. The rising cost of everything, the main concern for you. Why does my hard-earned cash just do less of the work it should do? We're gonna find out just what caused the strife. Get ready to learn the real facts of your life. First thing we tackle, the simple definition. We'll ditch the finance talk and all the old tradition. Alright, let's get straight to the point. Zero flow to fluff in the flow. No need for distraction or complicated show. Inflation is simply when your dollar loses its power and the cost of the same goods increases hour by hour. It means that your cash isn't buying the same amount. It's not that the items get better, that's not the account. When it gets out of control, like a car with no brakes, that's when the hyperterm all of a sudden awake. So forget the complex math and all the deep theory. Just focus on this definition that is crystal clear. When the supply of money is increasing in the street.
In fact, economists want it at a small, steady pace, around 2% annually, to keep up the chase.
Now that we got the core definition locked down, we're gonna use an analogy all across the town. The simplest way to explain this difficult art, it's all about kids, because that's where we will start. We'll use the concert ticket analogy to show why the prices are climbing right up to the sky. Just remember this phrase, your money's buying less, and that's the true meaning without any stress. Okay, time for the analogy that will lock this concept in. A simple way to track exactly where inflation begins. The concert ticket is the good, the thing that you want, and the limited seats are the supply, let's not miscount. Now the 1 million fans with cash in their hand, that's all the money that's chasing the band. If the price for the ticket starts at $50 low, but 10 tickets million to go. The competition for limited things is the true drive, which means your extra dollars don't help you survive. They simply bid up the price tag of it. The tickets are your groceries, your rent, or your gas, and the crowd in the line is the total pool of cash. It's a ratio problem, remember this part in your head. Too many yellow dollars chasing too few things instead. The tickets don't increase, but the bidders increase fast, so the final ticket price is simply built to last. The concert is the economy, the tickets are what we buy, and the money supply is the cash that is floating by.
But where does all the extra money suddenly come from? That's where the mechanism kicks in, so
the ticket line is long, that's what we call demand pull. Too many fans want the band, that's the ultimate lull. When we look at the mechanism, we need 3 key steps: how money flows out and how the economy preps.
The scarcity of the ticket is key to the pressure for prices to rise with no sensible measure.
we'll break down the causes in 3 simple steps that you can remember. This video preps the full explanation of how the world operates, the secrets of money that everyone hates.
The concert ticket analogy is what you must keep in mind. Now let's look under the hood at the cause you will find. This mechanism is crucial, the heart of the matter. Understanding the steps will make your knowledge much fatter. We'll start with the first cause, too much cash in the hand. Follow the 4 steps that crush the whole land. We'll look at the twin forces, the pull and the push that drives prices higher. It's time to break down the whole machine, the flow of the cash that we haven't quite seen.
First is demand pull. That's at the line at the concert we talked about. When everyone's got cash and they want the same gear, the sellers can raise the price, there's nobody near. More money is flowing, the demand shoots up fast, the goods that you want are simply not built to last. If the band has to pay way more for the plane and the stage, and the light guys demand a way higher new wage, they'll just pass the bill to the fan at the gate. That cost is what pushes the ticket's sad fate. Third, the money supply. This is key to the flow, the amount of total cash that the banks want to show. When governments print or they loosen the loan, more dollars are chasing, they're finally shown.
Finally, expectations. If you think the concert tickets will double next week, you'll buy them right now, a price that you seek. So, demand pull, cost push, the money price trend, and what we expect, that's where the mechanics all end. This mechanism is crucial for you to just know before we look at how the real numbers will grow. The difference between dreams is an arc. This next part is crucial because it's where you will feel the impact of inflation, the deal that is real. Let's talk about a popular console, the gaming machine. Now year 2 comes around and the inflation hits hard, 10% rising across the whole gaming card. Your 500 savings is only 90% of the price of the console that you just wanted to send. It's not that you lost money, but its value is down. Your goal for the console is nowhere in town. It happens to rent, it happens to gas and the food, every single corner misunderstood. This directly connects to the feeling you get when the cost of living keeps making you sweat. Now that you see the direct hit to your savings spend, let's add one more layer before this part ends. This is the complexity that ties it all in. The wage price spiral, that's where we begin. The spiral is a hidden variable that you must know. It's why the prices continue to climb and to grow. Let's dive into the spiral, the final mechanism now. The trickiest factor that makes the whole system bow. It's the loop, prices are rising, they're out of control. You feel the pinch daily impacting your soul. Step 2, you ask for more wages to cover the gap. Your buying power shrink. Step 3, but the higher wage given, that's now it's the cost lost to the boss. It's a perpetual cycle, a serpent eating its tail, a temporary fix that can only just fail. This means your pay raise isn't a gain in the end, it's just keeping your buying power right at the bend. You're running to stand still, that's the painful.
It's fueled by the fear of missing out on a deal, the thought that tomorrow the prices are real.
The only way out of the spinning of the gear is when the central banks step in, making it clear. They raise it. When money gets tighter, the loans cost way more. Less cash is in circulation to settle the score. So now you've got the knowledge, the power to see the two main mechanisms that set prices free. The demand and the cost and the spiral's dark game. Next time we look at how to protect your own cash from the inflation machine and a financial dash. We'll show you the methods and the strategies to use, so stick with the channel, you've got nothing to lose. Alright, you're armed with the knowledge of how the prices ascend. Now let's look at the ways your money you can defend. First,
Stocks and real estate often climb right alongside the price. That's how you keep pace in the financial vice. Cash savings are losing the value game fast. Investments will help you be built up to last.
second, get rid of high interest debt that you hold, the kind that costs more than the story is told. Third, increase your income, your earning potential power by learning new skills every hour.
The skills that are in demand, the ones that are few, they give you the leverage to ask for a new slew of dollars to match the rising cost of the street. That's how you keep inflation from giving you the defeat. Fourth, you need to hedge. That means find investments that grow, assets that climb when the economy's slow.
Invest, pay down debt, build your skills up with
The why and the what you can do, protecting your money, making the facts true. Let's recap the whole lesson, the main points to grasp before we say goodbye in a final time lapse.
Stick with EWR for more financial might. Subscribe for the power and give it a thumbs up in sight. We'll keep dropping knowledge so you stay on your feet and beat the inflation with a confident feet. Inflation is when the price of goods and services rises over time.
Knowledge is power. To get all these benefits and more, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Watch the next video to protect your money.